Very good. Thank you. So as Diana said, I'm Melissa Baartman with the City of Red Wing, and today I'm going to talk about the process that the city took to create a climate action work plan. All right. All right, so the idea for the climate action plan originated from the Red Wing 2040 plan that was adopted in 2019. The plan was 2 years in the making and included a lot of community engagement and feedback and really helped us learn what many residents want for the future of Red Wing. So as a result of the plan, one of the things we discovered was that the community is really in support of Red Wing's efforts to become more sustainable, and specifically, many residents think that climate change should be recognized by the city in its actions and its policies. Sorry, I'm struggling here with the slides. So this feedback also helps shape the goals and strategies and actions that are laid out in the environmental chapter of the Red Wing 2040. So as you can see, establishing a climate action plan is the first goal listed in the 2040 plan. This plan also serves as a comprehensive plan, and from that, all other plans flow. And so you can see we have our 2019 strategic plan that also highlights establishing a climate action plan. And then also the Sustainability Commission has that included in their work plan. So who was involved and who were the champions? So the people involved in creating the plan included the Sustainability Commission and the City Council. Both approved the development of the plan and also funding of it. The Sustainability Commission also has a City Council staff or a City Council liaison who attends all of our commission meetings and provides an update on what the Sustainability Commission is working on. And he did a really great job of kind of planting the seed that the climate action plan was in the works and that it was going to be presented to them and that he was in support of it. And he really was a champion for getting it done. Let's see here. And so the timeline from the beginning, which we started back in the summer of 2019, that was really when we were just researching climate action plans, until the end when we had City Council approve the funds and the contract with Great Plains Institute, was right around 7 months. All right, the process. So the process started with the Sustainability Commission researching other climate action plans and seeing what other Minnesota cities had done. Initially, a few of the commissioners thought that we could develop the plan internally, just with city staff and the commissioners working on it, but we quickly realized that that just wasn't feasible and that we were going to need to contract it out. So the next thing we did was we worked through some of the barriers. The biggest barrier that we were faced with was that we didn't have any funds budgeted for a plan, and that the average full-scale plan cost between $40,000 to $70,000. And after the time that we had just spent, the time, effort, and money that we just spent on the Red Wing 2040, there really wasn't an appetite for that to take place. But as luck would have it, we had been in contact with Abby Finnis from Great Plains Institute, who told us about a new idea that she had for a climate action work plan. And it included more near-term, high-impact priorities that can help cities move more quickly into action. This was really appealing to us because the city has made a goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 80% on or before 2040. But we really need to start taking action now and start seeing results. And so another pro to this idea was the cost. It was significantly lower than a full-scale climate action plan. So in order to fund it, we got creative. We used some of the funds from the Sustainability Commission. We also were awarded a CERT seed grant, And then we approached the city council and got approval for the remaining amount. And then in regards to equity, for this process, we really didn't touch on that. Moving forward, once we start actually working on the climate action plan, I think that we'll be able to include some of that, and that might look like the weatherization assistance program or the Excel Energy Income Qualified Home Energy Program. And we'd also like to add a resiliency plan at some time down in the future. So I think that is all that I have. So I will turn it back over to Diana.
Thank you. So our next speaker is Emily Ziering with the City of St. Louis Park. And they were one of the first cities that passed us a climate action plan, a pretty strong one that has become the kind of the bar